Hello and welcome back to my channel, The Hippie Risk Street. My name is Smiley and we're going to be continuing with these market updates for the cryptocurrency markets. We're just going to get right into this. Bitcoin here on the daily, we're still within the demand zone as well as we're actually pumping outside of the entry here, which is very good to see. If we get a daily close above this red line here at 34,409, we can feel pretty damn confident about us making some more bullish moves. But before we do get there, let's zoom in now. We have an opposing, maybe not an opposing, but we have a short setup here. I'll maybe go to the 3 hour. Zoom out a little bit, and obviously this is the major drop. We still have the correction channel that is looking really good. The play between, you know, the lower boundary under it and now above it, and now we're bouncing above it again. Really nice. But back to this short setup, we need to break this short setup at 37,682, and if it doesn't, it's going to be looking for a target of 25,891. Now that, let's be clear, that's still within the macro degree bullish setup. Our stop loss or our bullish above, at least for this daily, is 21,778. Okay, and that would be a significant drop from here. That'd be, you know, another 33% drop, which would scare out a lot of people. It would also break this demand zone if we didn't close within it or above it. Anything can happen in the markets. You know, we could just get a flash crash straight to target and then close above. You know, we get a wick or something, but we're not going to expect that. That's a low probability event. So again, we're looking for this short setup to be broken at 37,682. Looks like we're getting some good pumping action. I mean, we've had great move from this low, and just to add to that further confidence, we've got what looks to be a really nice correction channel, and the pivots I'm using here are 1, 2, and 3 here. All right, and so we've got great interplay. From this low, it looks like not exactly the best measure move series at all, actually. That obviously broke, but from there, we've got, from this pivot, we've got a front run, which that doesn't even look that good. So let's see if there's anything there. Maybe that pivot. Nope. Anything there? Nope. Maybe we get an extension or something off of. Well, it's really so hard to tell. But at this point, really the only measure move on this micro degree is this that has just reached target, you know, maybe an hour ago or something like that. It was a front run here, met target, and so that will be what we'll be tracking on the 15, just because it's the only active one at the moment. If it's going to continue, we're going to be looking for an extension, as it has blown above the profit target. Excuse me, I'm stuttering there. If this pivot holds here, we'll be coming down to this test this entry, but that's just going to be an observation trade either way. So for Bitcoin, we really only have the daily setup to be confident in, but on that daily, we've got this lovely correction channel that we've been watching for a while with this entry and the demand zone. So we're still bullish on Bitcoin. Ultimately, on the daily, looking for a target of 79,317. That would be great. Moving on, we go into Ethereum. Very similar situation. We've got this demand zone here, right here as well. I mean, there's obviously this demand zone here, this entire part, but we kind of barely just wicked it, and we're closing above, and we're about to break above the entry level. The Ethereum looks really fucking bullish. Excuse me, but it looks really good. If we scroll down, if we zoom in, we had, from this low, we've got a perfect touch straight to target within literally like 2-3 candles. They did straight to extensions, and we were following the expanded extension. I posted this over 12 hours ago. So again, guys, if you want to get these kinds of setups to see before I post this YouTube video, which is hours even after I'm charting this, join my Discord, because I post these an hour to 12 hours ahead. So we had this expanded extension, met target there, nice reversal, looking for an expanded extension again. Now it doesn't actually look like we even hit the 382, so let's see if this pivot did. No, it did not. So what that means is that this expanded extension was not activated, and that means that the extension here, so let me clean this up a little bit just to break down the theory here. So we have traditional low to high, 50 target. Okay, it blew through, and then the extension, which is low of the high of the previous traditional to the high after the target. It barely traded. It looks, I mean, it was like always a front run of the 382. Went to target. You could even call this one the first extension if you don't want to call that one. But then that obviously traded and then went to target, and we were expecting an expanded extension, but it never met the 382, so it didn't lock the pivots. That being this high and then to this high. It never met the 382, so it never locked the pivots. Okay, so that means that the extension, even though it got broken with these two dumps, it's reactivated off of this high because it did break the high again. Okay, and so what do we just get now? An extension that has an extension here that has traded, and if we were to go down even further, we're gonna be looking for an extension off of this extension. I mean, that'd be really bullish, guys, if we get an extensions off of this extension. But I mean, it's trading right at the moment. So this extension is bullish above, let's see, approximately 2190. I'd be more inclined to be trading. I definitely won't be trading that observation, but I'll be trading if we do get a little reversal, small scale reversal. Who knows if this pivot will hold? I don't. But if it does come down, we'll be looking for an entry around 2159 and 2141 with a bullish above 2128. Now, if that fails, of course, we can go all the way down to the traditional series, which would be right there. Okay, and that would be a larger drop, and it would test some of this price action here. But honestly, with the way that it's just this higher high, higher low, it hasn't even. Looks like literally this pivot is the only one that has been a lower low at all, and it just looks like a sideways correction. And of course just kept pumping afterwards. So again, we're looking for the expanded extension, unless this extension off of this, the extension off of the extension trades. Now let's be aware that this big red line is the larger daily long, and on the way we're going to be running into this resistance here at 2307 and 2451, along with the correction channel. Sorry, getting a phone call. It's looking pretty good with the correction channel here. It's long, obviously, and if we're going to be breaking above it, we're going to need to see some bullish action above 2559. Moving on to the altcoin index. I'm going to keep these ones relatively quick, as they're just, the charts will speak for themselves. We're looking really good here. So we got what Elliott wave people would call a 5-wave up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who the fuck knows if that's right? I'm not an Elliott wave trader. All you guys can correct me on that. But then obviously there's a reversal to an all the way halfway back that is confluent with this degree from this low, to this high, and we've obviously got the major daily long 618 right there, but that never broke, obviously, and we're looking for a target there of 3476 on the micro degree there. If you want to go down to the 15-minute, which I won't do for the rest of these, but because they all very much look the same, some of them are different, but you've got this lovely series from the low of that meso degree, I call it. So there's micro, meso, and macro. Macro is daily, meso would be like hourly, 3 hour, and micro is always going to be 15 minutes and under. But here we are. We've got that traditional that met target, this extension that did never break. It was close, but it never broke, and this one did break. But so here's a great example of the reactivated extension. So it broke there. You can obviously see that the stop loss here at the 707 was broken, and you would be expecting a traditional series, which actually, I mean, this is where I'm working on my system and getting a little more definition. No system is perfect. There's always room for growth. We have a pivot lock here for the traditional. So what would that mean is that we would be locking these pivots, and this is what we're traded. We would just consider this a massive front run off of this 50. A whole percent front run, which is pretty large. I mean, even for crypto, like for these setups, you want it to be pretty legit. So for me, just by look of it, just because I've been trading this system for so long, that broke, yes, but we got this pump to high that broke this high, and so we would be using a reactivated extension. That's what I'm going to be going off of. And so we have the reactivated extension, which, I mean, reversal at the 50, reversal at the target. That's what really tells me that where the algorithms or the big boys are playing. And we would have been expecting an expanded extension again, but we never got even the pivot lock there. So what do we get? The reactivated extension, which is here, target, and it's just still going. So I am expecting to just continued bullish movement because we're getting extensions off extensions. I mean, here's another one. We're going to observe a parabolic move here. I mean, we are observing a parabolic move at the moment. This is, from the low. What is this? At least from the first traditional, this is already 18% gain. Okay, incredible, loving it. So moving on, we're just gonna keep it to the hourly now because most of this is gonna be looking the same. So we had the traditional extensions of extensions, and we'll hopefully get a target at a reversal around 34.76 so we can get back in on this trend. If you're not already in it, of course. But at the same time, we have this traditional series short that we need to be careful of. We've got this that met target, and traditional series using from this high to this low, looking for a target of all the way down here at 2067. Now we need to break above 36.45 in order to feel confident in these bullish setups. But again, I'm trading the bullish setups just based on my bullish bias, as well as trading. We haven't broken the demand zone on the daily, and we're also in a macro large setup, long setup. So you do with that info what you wish. Moving on, we're going to the DeFi. I really got to speed this up. I don't want to spend too much time. On the hourly, it's very similar, except we didn't actually get the all the way halfway back that held. This one just broke. So the only thing we have here is the correction channel. And this is really nice because we've broken the shorts. Okay, this correction channel is great. We've got great interplay with the lower boundary of the channel. We even got all the way halfway back that just reversed right in our entry zone, as well as the lower boundary. This would have been a sniper entry in my opinion. Straight to target within 3 bars. Extension, expanded extension, and it looks like we never got this an additional expanded extension, just like many others. And guys, these were all charts that I made last night. Again, if you want these before everybody else, please come join my Discord because I'm releasing basically straight alpha from there. So let's get rid of this as well, these short setups, the short series from the high, which actually before I do that, I'll go over where they come from. Because these shorts, the way that the shorts and the longs communicate with each other, excuse my internet right now, wow, it's super lagged, but the way that the shorts and the longs communicate with each other, if the shorts are done, the longs are in, so when these shorts, and this is it right here, you've got this traditional, it comes down, extension, expanded, and here's the expanded extension that we just broke, so now I can get rid of them. Once those are done, the longs really start to get powerful. Now, what you could be doing in terms of your risk profile is being aware of the fact that we are running into a traditional series, but the series, this is a little bit of theory right here. When the series of a traditional, when a series breaks, it's defined by the current type of series that it is. So if it's a traditional series, when the traditionals break, the series is broken. But if the traditional turns into an extension series or an expanded extension series, the probability of us trading and keeping the traditional series after an extension or expanded extension breaks is very low. So once that the extension or expanded extension series breaks, we can feel more confident about the longs, or essentially the opposing measure move from whatever the broken setup was. We can just feel really good about it. So, but just to be aware, we are bumping up against this 50 at the moment, like very, very much right now. So if we're going to be trading that is going to be looking for a target of 41.22, and we need to get a nice push above 8,027. But we are trading for sure the lower time frame here because it's just got I mean, this is what you call a grind up, and we're about to ideally get a very parabolic move. Continuing this extension series is just insane because it really is just going. There's an extension off an extension. Again, another one. This is actually an expanded extension, so here's a trade that was taken. And we'll see if it gets another extension. I mean, this is all 15 minutes, so you won't be seeing the outcome of these like really in real time, really. Unless you're on my YouTube videos very quickly. But this would be this long series extension, bullish above 69.46, looking for a target of 72.73. And we need a break above 8,027 to really confirm the longs and just go really hard in the risk profile there. Moving on, Dragon Index. This one does have the all the way halfway back that held with a particularly interesting correction channel. It's not, I would say, a traditional correction channel, just because, I mean, you can just look at the shape. It doesn't include this price action very well, but it does we do get nice lower boundary interplay. So, and we obviously have the same kind of series from this entry. Now, guys, this specific setup, here's why, why you come join my Discord, because this is an asymmetric, this is literally asymmetrical gains at the moment. Like if you look over here, this is the only one that's above 10%, the only index above 10%, and it's just met target. So that's complete. We've made that's a beautiful trade there. From entry, which would be our lower boundary combination with our measured move all the way halfway back, and we've at the same time broken the shorts. So we're very bullish on Dragon Index, although at the moment we're taking profit. I mean, I've already taken profits on most of these. So while this is in no man's land, we can be watching the extension. We have no idea if this pivot is actually going to hold. There's no reason to expect it to. We're just waiting until we get some kind of pivot lock from the 382 to let us know, okay, we can feel confident in placing our limit orders. Bullish above 3102. Really, the bullish above is going to be the traditional series unless this pivot breaks, of course. This pivot high. So the real bullish above is 27.56. Entries at 29.09, looking for a target of 34.56. Exchange Index. This one also broke the all the way halfway back long, so that, do with that what you will, but we do have the correction channel that actually looks even better than before. It's still very non-traditional, and I'm not sure if this is because we're getting a major shift in trend that we're seeing the non-traditional corrections. Who knows? Again, the trading systems should always be improving, and you should always be questioning them. This one, right on the 15-minute of the micro series, we did get a lovely. This is great. So we got the pivot lock, which again in extensions is also an entry. So that was an entry there, which met target here at 64.28. We got a little reversal. Let's see what happened after that. It doesn't look like we got we definitely didn't get the expanded extension from this low down here, but it looks like we are getting an extension right here. That's a little bit of a front run. Maybe we can go there. Yes, we can go there. And so that was the entry here, target there, and we are waiting on this. I mean, guys, this is pumping at the moment, so profit taking is happening. So we'll be expecting some kind of relief dump soon, but who knows? There's no way to really tell that at all. If we are to be trading the micro longs, we're bullish above 64.36, looking for a target of 67.66. If this does break, just add this. We're going to be coming back down to the extension series, expanded extension series down here with a bullish above 61.47, and that target's all the way up 68.62. Moving on, we got the mid coin. This one I thought was actually going to be pumping even more. I mean, it has been. I say that, and it's been fucking ripping. With the way that we had this traditional series reversed right at target, and now we're coming back down to the all the way halfway back. We didn't even touch the 618, and we've just got multiple closes above the entry. And again, this is just an extremely clean series here. Very good, and it's just we're getting straight grinding up right now. I mean, this is very, very good. My risk profile for the mid-coin index is a lot higher than the other ones just because of how clean everything has been trading. Let me update here for you. We've had the extension that met target right there. That's amazing. I love it when that happens, when I don't even have to change the y coordinates of the measure move, because it just reversed right at where I had it. This is again another situation where we don't have a pivot lock. Well, then let's see if this is a traditional series. So let's see if we did get it. We did get it. Look at that. And we got a little reversal right at that target. So moving up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 traditionals in a row at the moment, which it looks like we've gone straight into extensions. Let's take a look. Extension, boom. Yep, met target, and we got a little reversal, and it just kept going. So at the moment, we're definitely trading these extensions here. I am definitely trading these extensions with how bullish I am on the mid cap. And it's already entered. If we are going to get an additional dump, it's going to be coming down to 3,004 to 29.86. Bullish above the 29.73. Now, with how bullish this is getting, if this is going to remain parabolic, maybe we can come back down to the traditional series. That is absolutely going to be our bullish above. Otherwise, if this breaks at, if this breaks at 29.38, we'd be expecting an all the way halfway back. Unless we get some kind of, extension or something like that. So that would be a big move down. Wouldn't surprise me at the end of the day, because, the market does anything. But I am going to definitely be trading the bullish setups all the way up here. Not even just the traditional series, but as well as the extension right now. Moving on, we got the privacy index. I mean, look at this, guys. It's just grinding up. This is really good for a bull market. So I'm getting excited. Maybe I should take some more profits. This obviously met target. Again, another setup that you would be getting some great alpha on. Fucking entry. I'd probably would have entered there in terms of maybe not. No, actually, we wouldn't have this condition met. So once this dumped, I would be entering this entire dump. I'd be accumulating this entire zone here, because we've got the correction channel, and of course we get the. Looks like that traditional broke, but we kept going, got a traditional series with an interplay above the channel boundary, and we're just going up all the way. I won't go into the 15-minute at all. I'll just complete that measure move so we can keep tracking correctly. And it looks like we definitely got an extension right there. That's trading. So that's all we'll do for now, because we don't know if this pivot is going to hold. But if it does hold, then we're going to be looking for the long entry here at 29.96, bullish above 29.28, looking for a target of 32.37. Shitcoin index. Another all the way halfway back that did not break, and this correction channel is a lot more traditional in a way. I would maybe not even traditional, just it's what I trade a lot more. But right there, I mean, you can see why, because this for me looks like some kind of sideways correction, just a simple sideways correction. There's probably LA wave traders that are like, no, it's a fucking zigzag or whatever the hell. I don't care. I don't. To me, the measure moves and the channels and the price action are what determine these things. Again, we have an accumulation within the entry at the lower channel boundary, and then from there we get. I mean, just because of how good this looks, I said I wouldn't do this, but just look how good this looks, guys. This is a very good long series. There's the reactivated extension there, or even did we get the traditional? We got the traditional. Boom. Okay. Moving on. Yep. We didn't even get it there, so looks like we have extensions off of the second traditional series. Yeah, that actually held, I mean. That held, and we've just got more extensions to be traded. So while the extensions are going to take us up there, what we're looking for is the target at 5,081. If these extensions take us there, that's great. If not, we're still bullish above 38.42. On the micro series, we're looking at bullish above, where is the traditional? Expanded extension. We're looking above 46.96. And let me show you this. I mean, you can't even see the fucking target for the micro because it's directly on top. So that's what we call good confluence to just add to the probabilities, of an event happening. The event being that price will come to 5,081. All right, moving on. Uniswap, last but not least. This did not hold its all the way half it back at all, but it's ripping from, it's looking great from it's from this low here from the series up. So we had this traditional straight to an expanded extension, and we're trading extensions from the expanded extension. It's just, shit's getting bullish, guys. I mean, this is the first time I'm really looking at the charts today, and it's getting me excited, so I need to just calm down. Did we get another an expanded extension off of that? Not really. So let's go up there. Yeah, there, that's that. So we got an extension off an extension. We got, guys, this is fucking bullish shit right here. So we'll just, oh, internet lagging again. That's mountain Wi-Fi for you. What are we seeing here? I mean, I'm not going to say that this is going to happen whatsoever, but, you know, the extension is there. We're probably going to break it while I'm watching it, but what could happen is we're going to get the expanded extension. Make that cleaner. And that would be a target of, or excuse me, not a target, an entry of 41,925 and a target of 43,450, bullish above 41,500. If that does break, just because it's only the first expanded extension, we'd be coming down to this expanded extension, which would be bullish above 40,350. Guys, thank you for watching. That's been another market update from Smiley, the hippie of Risk Street. Sorry, these have been kind of getting a little bit longer. I'd imagine because we're doing, you know, mainly the hourly and we're only visiting the 15 minutes, that it will get, you know, 20 to 25 minutes between each ones. I'm doing my best to kind of shorten them, and I will continue to shorten them as I go along. Thank you much for the support. Thank you very much for the support. Please like, comment, subscribe. Join my Discord. Again, guys, a lot of these almost these setups, every single one that you're seeing here, maybe not every single one because, you know, I do have to sleep, have been posted prior to my posting this video or even recording this video. Okay, so there's alpha to be had for everybody. If you just come join the Discord, come make some money with us. All right. Thanks everyone again. Have a great day.